400 years. For 400 years, the black man, black woman have been enslaved, beaten, and killed for petty work and for enjoyment. 400 years, we've been beaten, killed, humiliated for petty work and enjoyment. For 400 years, we've been dealing with slavery, oppression, and always the bloodshed. How much longer do we have to wait? How much longer do we have to deal with this? For 400 years, you've been killing us, enslaving us, humiliating us for petty work, humiliation, enjoyment. Just cause. You've been killing us for 400 plus years. But when we decide to simply take a jog down the road, you're afraid. When we walk down the street, you're afraid. When we don't even do half of what you do, it's a big problem. You can carry all the guns you want, all the guns anywhere, any and everywhere you want. Nobody bats an eye. Nobody. The moment we decide to do anything, the moment we decide to exercise our freedom of speech, our right to bear arms, it is a problem. It's it's funny, you know. You take our life and you punish us. You take our life, you enslave us, and then you punish us for wanting to retaliate. For doing something that's not even against the law. What we deserve, what we really deserve, is not even half. It's not even a quarter. It's not even a tenth of what we're doing. We've been here. We've just been sitting here, taking it all in, being saddened, hoping it'll all end, and it won't. Our beloved president, apparently apparently he has ordered the FBI to look deeper into Mr. Floyd's death, but we all know it's bullshit, complete and utter bullshit. If he truly cared, they would have been arrested already. We should not have to be protesting for them to simply be arrested, to not to live up, not like that's not even living up to kind of live up to the crime that they've done. If you truly care, we would have heard something by now about what really happened. It's not like we actually need it. We know what the fuck happened. So to you, Mr. President, you're not doing anything. You are, but what you are doing, you're letting it slide because you don't care. You can argue, you can argue all you want about how you do care. We all know you don't. So don't try and fuck with us. You know you don't. It you can't fool anybody. You don't care. Don't pretend that you do. We know you don't care. Simply from the coronavirus. You were warned January 3rd last year, I'm pretty sure, last year, this year, about the coronavirus. And you apparently cut the man off. The man who was trying to warn you, you cut him off saying something about something stupid. No, something about banning vape flavors. You don't care. None of you do. It's it really is hard. It's hard every day. It's hard all the time if you see or you hear about somebody your skin complexion, your skin color, same race as you, it's hard to hear that we are constantly being killed by policemen, and I know not all of them are wrong, not all of them are bad, but there's just so many that are bad. You can't tell the non-poisonous snakes from the poisonous anymore. It's not like you're really going to sit around and ask. It's not like they do it to us. Shoot first, ask questions later. He dies, so I guess we'll never get to ask questions. Trayvon Martin. I think I'm around his age now. He was killed by George Zimmerman, and not enough has been done. George Floyd, now, I think Frank Garner a few years ago. And then there's these very, very stupid people, If you can talk, you can breathe. Yeah, you can breathe a little bit. That, you know, yeah, you can breathe just a bit. But in that little bit, are you really going to take your time out just to suck up more air? Yeah, probably would. But if there's somebody stopping you from breathing, you're going to try your best to get the message out that you cannot breathe. You cannot breathe perfectly. You cannot breathe all the way. You need them to stop. So technically, you say you can't breathe. You can't fucking breathe. For 400 years, black people have been treated like absolute dog shit, day in and day out. You know, Black Harlem. It, it's it's funny how none of this is going away. But apparently, you know, our beloved president is going to make America great again. And when was that, Mr. Trump? What? What, back when we were all butt ass naked? No, underneath your thumb. Didn't have much of a voice for ourselves. Doing any and everything you wanted. With no complaint. And if there was complaint, we die or face some sort of punishment. Why do we have to go through this? I am 18 years old. I am an African American. I am a senior in high school. As basically a kid, nobody, we shouldn't have to be dealing with this. Nobody should be having to deal with this. If we were to do something, we would automatically be in the wrong because we're black. We're savages, we're thugs, nothing but gangsters. And let me tell you, not all of us are, not all of us want to be in gangs. I can tell you that much for sure. From I can tell you from my own personal opinion, I don't want to be in a gang. I've never wanted to be in a gang. Never wanted to be a thug, gangster, none of that. I never wanted to be any of that. I don't want to be a ball player. I don't think I want to be a rapper. The basic stereotypes, that go around. If a black man is ever to make it, he either has to be a rapper or a ball player. And that's not me. I'm also not a slave. I might be used for somebody's shooting practice. As anybody with the same complexion of my skin, with the same blood as my blood. We may all be used for shooting practice or as a punching bag or just something to release stress on. Us African Americans should not have to deal with this. Race wars have always been going around. It's always been around, never ending. But to you people, and don't mistaken that I'm just talking to white people. No, because I have some white friends, beautiful white friends. I have some white family. When I'm talking to you racist white people, if we were to simply raise our voice against it like we are doing now, we are feared. And such drastic measures have been called upon. Now, police officers in their riot gear, rubber bullets, tear gas. Sure. I wouldn't be surprised if by later on today, and I'm recording this at 3 or 4 in the morning. I wouldn't be surprised if later on today or maybe tomorrow a police officer decides to accidentally, quote unquote, accidentally slip in a real bullet, have a real gun, and take somebody's life. We're supposedly living in a land of the free. But how much free are we? How much free are we really? No. No, well, when you're a kid, when you're a baby, everything's fun, everything's fine. You know, you can grow up ignorant, and that the happiest person would have to be ignorant. You have to be ignorant. If you're African American, it's sad to say, but you have to be ignorant to be happy. But you can't be ignorant. You can't be ignorant. It is unsafe to be ignorant. You can't be ignorant. Now I'm 18 years old. I'm a senior in high school. I me, or none of my friends and my family, nobody has to go through fearing for their life. Now I'm lucky enough that I haven't dealt with any bad police officers. I haven't dealt with them in that order, like in that fashion. I'm lucky and I'm forever grateful. But nobody should have to fear their fucking life from the law enforcement, from the people that are supposed to protect us. We should not be afraid. We should not be afraid of the people who are here to protect us. We should not fear that they are going to take our lives just because of something we can't change, just because we are black. Just because. Now it's it's fine. We were never really free. We don't, like, yeah, there's no slavery, but as African Americans, as a people, we've never truly been free. Century, like a few centuries ago, so now we've only been living in the illusion of freedom. And in order to get actual freedom, we have to do it ourselves. But if we do it ourselves, we might lose our lives. Even if we carry no weapon among us. Should a simple phone, a simple phone can pose as a weapon. Mm-hmm. We shouldn't have to deal with this. And the fact that we have to just shows the mindset, the mind state of most of our politicians today. And yes, I say politicians because if they didn't truly allow it, if they did not truly allow it, it would not be around. If they truly cared, if they truly cared and they truly did not allow such hateful behavior, none of this would have happened. No. Let's say if, perhaps Mr. Floyd, yeah, he still ends up doing, uh, let's say his life still ends up ending be, by the same thing. They truly cared. We should not have, we would not, we should not, and we would not be protesting to see them in jail because they would already be. I can't no more, man. Because of COVID-19, I've been only stuck in my house. Which is, it's it's not necessarily easy for somebody who loves being outside. But right now, I'd gladly take being inside. But for how much longer? How much longer until you fully call out martial law, have people patrolling the streets, which only gives them more access to our homes, into our lives, where at night they can easily break into the door, kill everybody, coming through the windows. And I have little brothers and sisters. I would kill for them. If anything were to happen to them, I swear to God, I'd fucking kill everybody in the fucking planet. I don't care. My brothers that I've met through school, if anything happened to them, I'd fucking destroy this whole fucking planet looking for the person who did it. Anybody that's close to me, if anything happens to them because of this bullshit that's been going on for centuries.